Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Veda and this is The Simple Budget. Here on my channel, I show you how my family is using the zero-based budgeting method in order to get out of debt and simplify our financial life. If that sounds like content that you're interested in, I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button and join our little crew here. And with that being said, let's get into today's video. Well, happy Monday to all of you. We are back on our regular schedule with a cash stuffing. So I don't remember what I was going to say. I'm doing great. I'm so glad that we're back on schedule. Happy May, although this cash stuffing is from the last paycheck of April. So this is still considered, I guess, April week 4's cash stuffing. We're going to be stuffing $723 today because y'all know I love an odd number, apparently, to make everybody cringe. But first step, let's go ahead and get into my wallet. So as per usual, I will be scanning my receipts into my Fetch and Receipt Hog apps. For those of you who are not in the know, these apps are apps where you can take pictures of your paper receipts, redeem them for points, and those points add up for either cash back or gift cards or whatever, just depending on the app that you're using. I have all of that information linked below. Generally speaking, with these apps, if you're a new user, you will get some bonus points for signing up, and I get bonus points for referring you. So all of my referral codes and things are linked below. If you don't want to use my referral code, please don't feel any obligation to, but look into the apps because those points do add up for things. So anyway, that's what I will be doing with these. And then I do have a pretty decent amount of grocery rollover, actually. I predicted that it would be a low-key grocery purchasing week, and I was right. So I have $90 left over from groceries. And then one measly, sad little one that's going to go into the dollar savings challenge. I'll put that aside for later as well. And then, guys, you're not even, I'm serious. When I say this was like the saddest, I mean, I didn't spend, but, you know, a single penny will be added into the coin jar, which almost makes it not worth it, but we're doing it anyway. So there we go. All right, so as I mentioned, $723. Let's go ahead and give this a count. So 1, 200, 253, 350, 370, 90, 410, 430, 450, 470, 490, 510, 530, 540, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 600, 610, 20, 30, 40, 50. So 650.
So far, so good.
655. 665, 75, 85, 95, 705, 10. So 710.
705, 10?
5 and then 10. So 705, 710.
I got you. Yeah, go ahead.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23. 723. So
Yeah.
even though you tried thwarting me, your best efforts
I am only here for support.
were for naught. I don't believe you. Okay. All right. So first up, we've got our high priority sinking funds, and we will go ahead and grab our grocery rollover and the $325 for this week. So 1, 2, 53, 25. And now, let's see. All right. So in groceries, we have 1, 2, 50, 350, 370, 390, 410, 415 in groceries this week. Some of this will have to go back to the bank. We haven't reconciled our debit purchases yet, so that video will be coming up later this week. And so some of the grocery money will go back, but for now, this is what we're working with. Next up is taxes. Taxes is getting $35, and I covered my cheat sheet. So here we go. So we've got, what did I say? 35, so 20, 35. And we've got 500 in the bank, and 20, 40, 55, 65, 70. So $570 total in taxes. And actually soon, if you saw my short from the other day, I've started testing out my products for my physical launch. I'm really confident in these envelopes. These are super durable. This is glossy laminating sheets, but I just purchased matte laminating sheets. And so I wanted to make envelopes and kind of just see how that, like, those came together as far as quality is concerned. And anyway, I'm telling you all of that because I created a business binder for money that comes in from my Etsy paychecks and from my YouTube paycheck, which I haven't got my first one yet, but when I do, I have a business binder because I obviously have to fund my Etsy business. And so that will become a part of my cash stuffings toward the end of every month. And so we're going to be splitting our taxes. So this tax envelope will stay in here and it will fund just our household taxes. And then my taxes envelope in my business binder is going to fund all of the business related taxes because I have to set aside tax money from my Etsy and YouTube paychecks because they don't take taxes out. So that was a really, really long explanation, but hopefully I didn't bore you. But also it's exciting because I'm going to be doing a physical product launch soon. I will have... Are you serious? You're going to blow your nose on my channel? I'm so sorry.
Maybe you should cut that part out.
I don't know. I might leave that in. Anyway, I will have a date for you guys really soon. I just want to make sure that I have all of my ducks in a row. So anyway, taxes. That's the story about taxes. You didn't think a taxes envelope could derail me and send me on, a wicked verbal tangent, but this is really my personality. I can go on a verbal tangent for just about any reason. So anyway, next step is medical, and it is getting $25 this week. So 20, I just grabbed one, right? Yes, and 5. Oops, here we are. And so now in medical, we have 1, 50, 70, 90, 210, 230, 40, 55, 65, 66. So 266 in medical. Next up is car expenses. Car expenses is getting $22. So let's do that. And then this. Whoops. The 2 is part of the makeup of, we devote $7 a month to this envelope specifically for our car registration. That's what the breakdown is every month, $7, because evidently we love an odd number here. And so that's where the 2 comes from. So anyway, in car expenses, we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 50, 60, 70, 85, 90, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 194 in car expenses. Home maintenance is up next, and it's getting $25. 20 and 5. Oh, I grabbed 2. That's how you have money missing at the end of your...
That's the truth.
Now in home maintenance, we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95, 105 in home maintenance. And I know I said I was going to be filming a bill condensing, but I'm actually going to wait until next month to do it because we'll be just shy of $500 in both Christmas and vacation after this stuffing, and I would rather just wait until I have $500 in each to do the bill condensing. So I'm sorry for those of you who are looking forward to it. I was looking forward to doing it, but we're just going to wait that one out. So that's what's going on with that. Next up is household. Household is getting 10, and I think I just did a 10. I did. Because I felt like we were fine with the amount of ones and things that we have in it. So household now has 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So $20 in household, building that one back up after buying a bunch of different household supplies. Toiletries is up next. It's getting 10, and it's also, whoops, just getting a $10 bill because we have plenty of ones in here. So 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh, I mean 30. We have $30 in toiletries. This one's also being built back up because I just stocked up on some of my skincare. Clothes is up next, and it's getting 15. I just did a 10 and a 5, and now clothes has 10, 25, 30. 30 in clothes. This is another one we're building back up again. I've said that for 3 envelopes in a row, but I bought, I think it was my last cash stuffing that I mentioned. I bought my daughter all the shorts she's gonna need for the summer. So we're just building this one back up. But that's what this stuff is here for. These are sinking funds that's money available for you to use when you need it. And so having guilt about using it is just silliness. It's there to be used. Finance coach is being skipped this week, I think. Yes. And we're still sitting at 15 in there. All right. HOA is up next, and it is getting, oh wait, oh no, it is. It's getting 10, and I just did a 10. So 10, 15, 20 is now sitting in HOA. And somebody asked in one of my most recent videos, and so I will just tell you, I fill out these cash trackers off camera.
But you said you fell off the wagon.
Yeah. These are also available in my shop as a digital download, by the way. And they do look a little bit different than this now. I just kind of updated them and tweaked them a little bit, but these are available in my shop, and I do fill them in off camera. But if I updated each cash tracker on camera, I mean, these would be the longest videos ever. All right, I talk enough as it is. I don't need to like keep you guys on here watching me fill out my cash tracker. Union News is being skipped this week. This is going to be something we start funding in May. And I think I mentioned that in my budget with me from Friday. So I still have not put a cash tracker in it, but there she is. And then emergency fund is fully funded. All right. Next up, we have our low priority sinking funds. And this one really is going to need a condensing when we get to it, but for the time being, it works. Work meals is first up. I think it's being skipped. Yes, it's being skipped. And I think it just has 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. $5 in work meals because we didn't fund it for the month of April because of my husband's birthday party. Haircuts is getting a whopping 30, but this one's going to be depleted soon because both my husband and my son will be getting haircuts. When's your next appointment?
Sometime early May.
There we go. So now in haircuts, we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, and 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 98 in haircuts. We didn't used to have to fund this one as much, but my son decided he wanted short hair, like a little gentleman's cut, and that one needs to be updated about once a month. So that's why this one is getting slightly more funding these days. Home is being skipped. This is like home decor and stuff, and we skipped it for the month of April. It has 15 because I haven't spent from it in a while either. So there we are. All right, next up is dates, and dates is going to be getting 5. It still has money in here because we still have not gone on our date, but we will. Don't you worry. So now dates has 1, 20, 40, 50, 65, 75, 81, and 2.
Yeah, dude.
So 182 in dates. We are very excited because the food at this place is so good. Anyway, next up is his. This is my husband's spending money, and it is getting $10. Oh, I knocked that 5 out. Were you expecting more than 10?
We'll discuss it later.
Okay. So now my husband has 1, 50, 70, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40. Oh, 5, 55, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 267 in my husband's spending money, which I'm obviously going to steal from. Because I can.
This is the story of my life.
Next up is hers. This is my spending money, and I get $28 this week. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. 25. Okay. So now in my spending money, I have 50, 70, 95, 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So 109 in my spending money. Then we are at Pretty Hair. This funds my haircut. It gets $8 every single week because I get a haircut every 12 weeks. 1, 2, 3. All right. So in my Pretty Hair, we have 5, 10, 15, 25, yes, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So $40 in Pretty Hair. If there was ever one in need of condensing, it's this one. All right, next up we have my lash lift. This one gets 14 every single week. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And this is every 6 weeks. So now in my lash lift, we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. So 90 in my lash lift, which is actually more than enough for my appointment this week. But, you know, sometimes it just works out like that. Oh my gosh, that is a chunky envelope. If you're wondering how much my envelopes can hold when I start actually selling them physically, a lot. They can hold a lot. So, you know, yay me. Family fun is being skipped. It is still depleted. Miscellaneous is up next. And, oh, you know what? This is also being skipped. Let's give her a count. So miscellaneous now has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, and you know what? It had 14, but one of our neighbor kids was doing a fundraiser. So anyways, YouTube is being skipped. And this envelope is going to be moved over to my business binder. Well, I'm not moving this envelope over. I made a new envelope because the envelopes in my business binder are a little bit different. Like the font's different and it's not glossy laminated. It's matte laminated. So anyway, not that you care, but anyway, that's what's happening with that. House project is not being funded. And I think, what do we have in here? 350, 1, 2, 3, 50. Yep. I think that's all it was getting this month. we have to make the appointment with the inspector for our house, so soon. And that is it from high priority sinking, or low priority sinking. Goodness, this one is full. This really does need a condensing, but we'll get there. All right, last up for the day is holiday sinking funds, and first up is gifts. Gifts is getting $10. So now gifts has 10, 20, 30, 40, 55, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 66 in gifts. And actually, I was just reminded in Budget with Lena's most recent video that I haven't budgeted for Mother's Day. So that is a consideration. Anyway. Next up is Partay. It's getting 15. So we are going to start stuffing it again for the next birthday party, which is not going to be till August. So we have some time. So 15 is now in Partay. Next up is Valentine's Day, and it's getting $5 this week. This month, really, because we stuff it once a month. And so now Valentine's Day has 10, 15, 16, oh, that's not right. 10, 15, 20, 1, and 2. So 22 in Valentine's Day. Easter is not being stuffed this week, and I think we just have 7. Yep, $7 in Easter. Vacation is up next. It's getting 80. So 50, 70, 80. Oops. Oh my goodness, I'm all over the place. Okay, so now in vacation we have 1, 2, 300, 350, 70, 90, 400, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 415 in vacation. We do have a little bit of money in the bank for it as well. But you can see why I did not want to do a bulk condensing, because I like to have 500 before I deposit it, and that would have driven me absolutely nuts. So anyways, that's vacation. Back to school is getting $5 this week. And I just did a 5. Oh, this one could use a condensing. So now I'm back to school. We have 25, 35, 45, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. 60 in back to school. Oops. Next up, oh, Halloween's being skipped. I think we did it last week. So Halloween has 1, 20, 30, 45, 46, 47, 48. So 148. One more stuffing and it will be fully funded until Halloween. Thanksgiving is getting $5. And I don't have ones, right? Yeah. Okay. So Thanksgiving now has 50, 75, 85, 90. 90 in Thanksgiving. All right, last up is Christmas. It's getting the final $31 that we have here. So 20, 30, oh, that's a flimsy 10, and 1. So Christmas has 500 in the bank. 600, 700, 750, 800, 20, 40, 60, 80, what did I say, 900, 920, 35, 45, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So $955. So this right here is $455. So again, once we do May's cash stuffings, then we'll be able to take Christmas and vacation to the bank. And then I don't have to have weird numbers in either spot. So that's a good thing. Zoo is being skipped, and I think it has like 32 bucks in it. Yes. Last up, we just have our one little dollar that we're gonna put in our dollar savings challenge. I'm not sure when I'm gonna count this now because, you know, we're probably gonna be able to go on our date night in May. So we'll see how our stuffings fall, and we'll for sure count this on camera with you guys before we go on our date, because we're using this money to supplement what we've saved so far for our date night. So I'm sure there are some of you who are just as anxious for us to count it as we are. So we'll definitely do that on camera with you guys. So that is it though for the day, for this week's cash stuffing. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And yeah, we're back to our regular programming. So we'll have the weekly check-in on Friday, and until then, you know, I'll be around the internet here and there on Instagram and stuff, and in the comments with you guys. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you did. And then I will see you guys in the next one. Bye everyone.